Have you ever wondered if the tiny, seemingly insignificant choices you make every day could ripple out and change the world? What if I told you that a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil could set off a tornado in Texas? This is the core idea behind one of the most fascinating concepts in science and philosophy, the butterfly effect. So, what exactly is it? The butterfly effect is the sensitive dependence on initial conditions in chaos theory. Whoa, that's a mouthful, right? Let's break it down. Imagine a system like the weather, your life, or even the stock market. These systems are incredibly complex, with countless moving parts. The butterfly effect suggests that a very small change in the initial state of one of these systems can result in large, unpredictable differences in a later state. The term was coined by meteorologist Edward Lorenz. In the 1960s, Lorenz was working with a computer model to predict the weather. One day, to save time, he re-entered some data from a previous simulation, but he rounded the number from 0.5061272, just 0.506. A tiny, almost negligible difference, right? He went to get a cup of coffee, and when he came back, he was stunned. The new weather prediction was completely different from the original. This tiny decimal point change had drastically altered the entire long-term forecasts. From this discovery, the famous butterfly analogy was born, beautifully illustrating how a minute action can have massive, unforeseen consequences. But the butterfly effect isn't just for weather scientists. It shows up everywhere. Think about history. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914 is often cited as the spark that ignited World War I. One event, one moment, led to a global conflict that reshaped the world map and affected millions of lives. Was that the asterisk only asterisk? Because, of course not. Tensions were already high. But that single act was the butterfly's wing flap that set the storm in motion. Let's bring it closer to home. Think about your own life. Maybe you decided to try a new coffee shop one morning. There, you bumped into an old friend you hadn't seen in years. That conversation led to a job offer, which led you to move to a new city where you met your future partner. Your entire life's trajectory could be traced back to that one simple decision. I think I'll get coffee over there today. That's the butterfly effect in action. Every hello, every yes or no, every small act of kindness, it all matters. This idea is a huge source of inspiration in popular culture. How many movies have you seen where a character travels back in time to change one small thing, only to return to a future that's completely messed up? Think back to The Future or the Butterfly Effect movie itself. These stories are powerful because they tap into our deep-seated wonder about what if. What if I had studied harder? What if I had taken that chance? What if I had said what I really felt? But here's the beautiful and perhaps slightly scary part. Because these systems are chaotic, the outcomes are fundamentally unpredictable. You can't know for sure if your butterfly wing flap will cause a gentle breeze or a hurricane. This isn't about perfectly calculating the future. It's about recognizing the immense power held within our present actions. So, does this mean we should be paralyzed with fear, worried that every tiny misstep will lead to disaster? Absolutely not. In fact, it's the opposite. It's empowering. It means that your small, positive actions have the potential to create massive, positive ripples. That smile you give to a stranger could brighten their day, causing them to be kinder to their coworker, who then goes home and has a more patient conversation with their child. You'll never see the full extent of that ripple, but you started it. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected. Our lives are not lived in a vacuum. We are part of a vast, complex, and beautiful web of cause and effect. The choices we make, no matter how small they seem, contribute to the tapestry of the world around us. It encourages us to be more mindful, more intentional, and more compassionate. This concept also teaches us humility. We often think we can control everything, that we can plan out our lives perfectly. The butterfly effect shows us that there's a beautiful randomness to the universe. Sometimes, the best we can do is set things in motion with good intentions and see where the journey takes us. It's about embracing the uncertainty and finding the beauty in the unpredictable nature of life. So, the next time you feel like your actions don't matter, remember Edward Lorenz and his weather simulation. Remember the butterfly. Your choices, your words, your presence in this world, they all have weight. You are constantly flapping your wings, and you have the potential to create wonderful, positive change that you may never even see. You have the power to start a gentle breeze of kindness or a whirlwind of inspiration. The choice, as always, is yours. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of the butterfly effect. If this got you thinking, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the concepts that shape our world. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced a butterfly effect moment in your own life? Share your story. Until next time, stay curious!